Good morning, one and all, and welcome to the video. It's a beautiful Sunday morning. This video, I'm going to be teaching you about Kinesis, data streams, and Lambda. How to create real-time pipelines for processing data is what I'm going to be talking about in this video. In my last video, if you haven't seen, I showed you an amazing demo, full-blown real-time pipeline from event bus to data stream to Firehose to S3, then essentially running glue crawlers, and then essentially Athena on the top of that. So we developed this suite of entire stack. Then we could have done the processing using Brew and much more. But this video is just about learning Kinesis data streams and Lambda. So let me show you a small demo, okay? I actually had created everything, but you know what? I'm gonna do it again. So let me quickly adjust my screen just to make sure that, okay. Just making sure that you guys can see everything, all the aspects. Okay, so I think it's visible till the action. So give me one sec. Okay, just gonna shrink this a little bit here. Okay, it's fine. I mean, it should be visible. All right. So in order to learn about this project, well, the first thing we need to do is we need to head over to Kinesis. Okay, I already have a Kinesis, right? Kinesis data stream. I already have one. So you want to click on the data streams. I already have a pipeline called Lambda streams, which is on demand. So before that, you know what I'm gonna do, guys? I'm gonna delete my existing Lambda so that I can show you. Okay. So first of all, I will be deleting the stream. So I'm gonna click here. I'm gonna say action. Oops. Delete. All right, so I do not have any streams currently, right? So I'm gonna be starting from scratch. So I'm gonna click on create stream and I'm gonna say YouTube. That's the name that I'm giving, okay? And I'll leave all the settings to default. I wanna just keep it on demand. You can provision it so that, you don't have to pay much more cost, but for now, I mean, on demand is fine. So I'm just gonna click on create streams. Seems like the button is oh, I have a typo. Stream names cannot only contain. Okay, I see. I think I added a semicolon here, which is why I did not like it. And let's create the stream. Okay, so my stream is now being created. If I head over to the dashboard, and if I go to the data streams, I should see my YouTube Lambda streams. Okay, so the step number one is done. Now what we need to do is we need to head over to the Lambda functions. We need to create a very basic Lambda. I'll walk you over the code what I'm doing here. Okay, so let me see if I can bring the screen a little better and zoom this a little bit so people watching on the phone as well can see this. So essentially, remember when Kinesis returns data, it essentially you have to go inside the record. Then you need to decode the data. It's because they essentially put a base 64. So I'm decoding it. I'm deserializing the JSON. I'm just printing it. Now here you can, it opens up for the possibilities like dump to S3, Redshift, Dynamo, whatever we are doing, right? But for now, I'll show you the raw JSON. Okay. Now the another thing that I have is a data stream. And what this does is, of course, replace your access and secret key. I'm gonna delete after this video, so not to worry about that. Over here, as you can see, I am just essentially creating a fake data, right? And I'm saying Kinesis client.put records. I'm providing the stream name. I'm providing the JSON data and the partition key, whatever partition key you wanna use, up to you. I'm just using name, okay? And then I'm gonna put the record. So this is going to simulate a rapid high velocity. We're going to insert these records into the data streams. Okay. And okay, so now we are here in the data stream Lambda. Please note that I do not, I had one and I'm going to so you want to click on add trigger. So once you click on add trigger, you will want to select Kinesis. Over here, select YouTube Lambda. Consumer, we do not have a consumer, right? So batch size, I'm gonna lower the batch size to 10. Batch window, I'm gonna leave it to default. There are additional settings that you can do. For example, when everything fails, or when a particular batch fails, what you want to do with that, you want to publish to an SNS, or you want to go to a dead letter queue, you have ability to do that. Concurrent batch, so I'm gonna leave all the settings to default. Okay, so now I'm gonna click, and as you can see, this is my previous one. So I'm gonna delete this one because I don't use it anymore. So click on delete just to make sure. Okay, so not sure why that did not delete. Maybe it takes time. Oh, okay, it takes time. Gotta be patient. So now, as I said, we are simulating a rapid insertion of data into the data stream, and from that point you can easily upload it to S3 or whatever you want. So again, I'm gonna show you my Lambda. Very simple. You can start writing your application code here. So I'll say okay, so start writing your application code. Once you have the JSON, do whatever you want, right? So now let's simulate the event. Okay, so I'm gonna, oh, by the way, I need to change the stream name from Lambda to, I guess it is YouTube Lambda streams now. So put this one here, and then we are ready to launch this. Okay. So now oops, seems like we have an issue. Raise an error, factory error, which says an error occurred, resource not found when calling put records streams. Oh, I see. I'm running the wrong file as usual, and I'm gonna run the right file now because I had the old exercise file. So I'm gonna run the new file now, and now rapidly we are inserting data into the data stream, and based on the batch size, your Lambda would get the number of records. Then we have a simple for loop on the Lambda, right? So all you're doing is you're saying that, hey, data stream, give me all the records, and then you can start writing your application logic. My recommendation, don't keep your batch size too much, because then if your application is too much, then your Lambda is gonna throttle my timeout. Right. One of the other good practices, I have a video separate on the concurrency, but there are two types of concurrency. Reserved concurrency and provisional concurrency. You want to set at least like 100 or 200 reserved concurrency. You want to add provisional concurrency. Remember, provisional cost money, right? Because you can avoid the cold start, right? The Lambda has to spin up the container, load the code base, and then run. Provision will already keep your Lambda in a hot state. So, but yeah, it adds money. Okay. So now I'm gonna go to my CloudWatch, and hopefully I should see my log stream. As you can see, I see one here. Okay. Now, as you can see, Bob McCaldon, City, Best Stream. So I see all the events coming in, and I think it's working fine, just the way I expected. So just wanted to show you, as you can see, I'm just doing a Control F just to show you that Bob McDonald, whatever the name is there here, and it's coming on the Firehose. It's coming on the data stream. Well, in my previous video, I talked about the Firehose, right, where we connected the data stream with the Firehose, then we added Lambda transformation. All that is coming in the next video. I don't want to make everything in one video because it might be overwhelming. So I want to go take baby steps and teach you guys, okay? So this is the first part where we essentially learn and talk about essentially kinesis, data streams, and Lambda. Then we'll learn how to integrate that with the Firehose. We'll learn about partitioning, dynamic partitioning, transformation, and much more. Okay, so it's gonna be a fun one. Okay, with that being said, I'll stop the video right here. Hope you have enjoyed it, and with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Keep smiling, keep programming. See you guys next time.